Although Superior Court Judge John Meyer said yoga has religious roots, he ruled the district's altered yoga classes have been stripped of religious reference. For example, students do the crisscross applesauce instead of the lotus pose. But the parents, aided by a Christian legal group who brought the suit, vowed to appeal the decision. Here to talk more about the separation of church and state and the ruling is ACLU attorney David Loy. David, welcome back.
Thank you.
Now, Stephen and Jennifer Sedlock, they were the parents who sued the district because they felt that this yoga classes being taught were inherently religious because they had ties to Hinduism. What is the legal definition of religion?
It's easier to say what is not religion than what is religion, but when the school district teaches a program or a class that is completely devoid of any spiritual content, then it's clearly not religious. So, for example, a school district can teach you should not lie, cheat, or steal, and that is clearly not religious, even though those principles may originally or may coincide with the Ten Commandments, which are religious.
Okay, and the First Amendment is clear, as you're bringing up, about the separation between church and state. Specifically, California law, what does it say as far as creationism, any type of spiritual or religious teaching whatsoever in the schools?
Yeah. California is subject to the First Amendment and also under state law has even stricter rules about separation of church and state and not teaching any religious doctrine in public schools. But as far as I know, that as you said, based on what I've read only in the press, the judge in this case found that the school district completely stripped out any religious content or references from the yoga class, and so it's purely, according to the judge, purely a physical education and physical health program.
Right, and Judge Meyer said besides physical exercise, gym classes have always included lessons about respect and perseverance. I want to listen to, here's how he explained it in court.
This physical education, health and wellness class is no different, except that the physical aspect, instead of kickball or something else, is EUSD yoga.
Saying what you said, that it's been stripped, it's sure it has some, perseverance and respect, but basically the curriculum was changed enough. Do you agree? Do you think the curriculum was changed enough?
Based on what I've read in the press, which is all I know, and what the judge found, it does appear that the judge did a careful review of the facts, and I respect his findings. Without sitting through the whole trial, I don't know what was presented, but from what I've read, it appears they did reach the right result based on a careful review of the facts and evidence.
Right, and to be clear, you weren't in the court and you weren't representing either side. Now, this 30-minute yoga session is done twice a week to students. It's supported by a grant from what was the KP Joyce Foundation, now the Sonimai Foundation, which promotes Ashtanga yoga, a practice common to Hindu practice, religious practice. Do you think this link to this foundation, which supports Ashtanga yoga, which is linked to Hinduism, do you think that link will provide a valid argument for the appeal?
Not necessarily. What's most important is the message that is conveyed to the students in this school. And as long as the public school is not in any way endorsing religion or facilitating religious teaching and is simply teaching a purely secular program in class, no matter what the funding source, that's what's most important, as long as they're not endorsing or promoting religion. It is important in cases like this to make sure that groups, whether of any belief, if they're making donations to public schools, that they're not that it's not being used as an opportunity for stealth evangelism.
So yeah, sort of a back door in to try to preach what they want to preach. Now, you've said that First Amendment rights are non-discriminatory as far as when it comes to this isn't about Christianity versus Hinduism. What is it about?
It's about the Constitution. The Constitution plays no favorites. The ACLU plays no favorites. We've represented Christians in defending their free exercise and free speech rights. We've represented atheists. We've represented people of all faiths or of no faith. It's about defending the law and defending the Constitution.
All right. ACLU attorney David Loy, thanks so much. I want to let folks know there's a whole lot more about this on our website, kpbs.org. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.